Hi, I'm Drew Barstow, principal of Lincoln Street School.
And I'm Eleanor Hawkins, parent of a third grader at Lincoln Street School. If you have a child in the Exeter School District, this video is for you.
We're hoping to make LSS parents in the Exeter community aware of the educational shift towards competency-based education occurring in SAU 16. Maybe you haven't noticed anything too different, and that's okay. We hope to make the adjustments incrementally and to communicate each step of the way.
So what's changing, and what difference will I see at home?
Competency-based education, or CBE, first requires schools to focus not just on the traditional academic skills like math, computation, spelling, or reading comprehension, but also on work habits and study skills. Parents, employers, and colleges all have demanded that these types of skills are equally, if not more important than rote memorization and the stockpiling of knowledge. Information is everywhere now, and it's paramount that our graduates can understand, interpret, analyze, and synthesize the abundant, easily accessible information, and then apply that skill in a variety of ways.
So you said competency-based education. Haven't we always wanted our children to be competent? Why is this so different than what schools have always done?
This is where the rubber hits the road. Competency-based education requires us in schools to be more specific. We will be focusing on measuring your child's growth on individual skills and their ability to apply those skills. We're working on identifying a progression of skills we want each student to master by a certain time span and grade level. We're calling these specific skills competencies. Here's the phrase you need to remember. Competency-based education requires schools to know and report what children know and what they're able to do. This is the real focus. So instead of averaging grades together for a letter grade like a B-, we might say that he is competent in every area we worked on in reading that quarter, but he's approaching competency in describing characters and stories and explaining how their actions affect the story. This information is more specific or personalized to your child and will help you understand how he's progressing as a learner and how we can all help to improve his overall academic ability. We call it personalized learning.
I see why this is more specific. So if you're changing how you record the learning process differently, then it sounds like report cards will change.
Eventually that will happen. A team of SAU staff is evaluating our report cards, and the change will happen eventually, but right now we're focusing on shifting our instructional practices.
How does competency-based education help teachers?
This change is a lot of work for school staff, but ultimately it will help us do better to know your child and what he knows and what he's able to do. Based on that, it will help us provide timely and differentiated support based on his individual learning needs. Teachers will be able to impact each child even more than they already do.
So it sounds like competency-based education requires a change in instructional practices and is more a system of measuring, recording, and documenting a student's learning, and a way for schools to organize the information they teach. Is that right?
Yes, there's a focus on the mastery, application, and the measurement of learning topics. Thanks for listening and taking the time to try and understand. If you'd like more information or to ask questions, we're always available by phone or email. We're happy to help.